Every time you have to redo this, you have to take the column completely off the ground, so you got to unbolt it. You have to take that cylinder out of the column itself, and it's just a complete pain in the butt. I almost forgot, you guys. I got to give my uncle a little shout out on this. If anybody is looking for the cleanest, very gold Fiero in the entire country, 48,000 miles on this thing. I don't know why you'd want a Fiero, but you want it, so buy it. Even the wheels are gold. I believe it's an 84? I'm not really sure. I'm not a big Fiero enthusiast, but there it is. I just wanted to show you this as well. This is how life is going in my world right now. My old man is finally building his dream shop. So we're just getting the rebar done. You can hear him hammer drilling. That was me working on the hole to run the PEX through. So that is gonna go right there through that hole. What's going on, guys? So you can see we got the CELICA up on the lift. We got some issues with that. You can see it's still leaking, but we kind of got to go on an emergency run with my buddy Corey. So I'll explain some of that once we get in the car. Super unfortunate situation. Let me in. You know, I got to get this for the channel.
Might as well, right? So is this, what type is that? Because I was just trying to. What type is what? This truck. I was just trying to find out.
Looks like a 5.4. It might be a 4.6.
I was just trying to find out what the pricing is.
I wouldn't worry about that.
No.
We'll go. Yeah. All right, guys. Like I said, we got Corey back with us. Kind of an unfortunate situation. I'll put some pictures in right here. Let's see that arm, dude.
Oh.
What happened?
Airbag burns.
Airbag burns. So you mind telling them what happened to you yesterday?
I got rear-ended by a truck after stopping on the highway to avoid hitting another vehicle.
This, mind you, this is the Fiesta that we did a video way back when. This thing's been wrecked twice now. And as you can see from the pictures, I pretty much told you it was donezo, right?
It's total.
Yeah, so we're now in one of his company work trucks, and we're gonna head about a half an hour to the east of us and look at actually the same model F-150 that I have, just to kind of get him by. You always wanted a truck anyway, right? It was something you were kind of gonna do just to tie him over, and then he doesn't have to rush a decision on getting into something newer and fun again. So we'll get on the road, and then once we get there, I'll kind of show you what we got going on. Do you know what this means, though? My CELICA could probably be faster than your Fiesta right now.
No shit.
That's the
Your
truck.
destination is on the right.
The turquoise one.
Oh, I see. It's nice and it's like aqua. There she is, huh? Hopefully these people are cool with me making a video. We'll have to ask them, see what
Or
they say.
just wait until we talk to them, and
Yeah.
then you can just do it after the fact.
Yeah.
Too.
All right, guys. So we're here with the truck. Corey, what do you think of the color? Pretty just like you, huh? Pop the hood. Let's take a look at this thing. All right, so we got 4.6. Mine's a 5.4, but like 130,000 miles on it. Yeah, it looks cleaner than mine, man. Check out brake fluid. That looks good and clean. Yeah, overall, it's not in bad shape. I mean, for the year. You got more rockers than mine does. You know, typical little bit of rust. They always rust out back here. But mine's completely falling apart. Fucking interior is actually really nice. Way nicer than mine. See if the AC. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got cold AC, man. You're gonna be big bossing. You'll be rolling.
Go right up there.
Yeah, just we'll take it out so we can. Oof. Who taught you how to drive? No, honestly, man. I mean, for the price and the mileage. Thing's only got, what, 130,000 miles on it. And it's a 4.6, so a little less power than my 5.4's got, but they have the same motor, just the deck height on the block is different, so that's where the displacement difference comes from. But
so used to new brakes.
Yeah, this is the same motor they had in like all the police, you know, the cop cars and Crown Vics and stuff. I'd put it in 4 high and see.
Yeah, I'll have you drive it back just so I can get your opinion.
Yep. Here, stop once.
They're kind of squishy brakes.
Yeah, it's just because it's an old truck. Put it in 4 high.
No, there you go.
Yep. Can you tell a difference there? Turn really sharp. Yeah, I felt it engage.
Okay.
Stop once. Put it back. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, there's a difference. I'm not too used to trucks, so but
coming from a what, 18 Fiesta ST,
yeah.
The brakes are gonna feel different. I mean, it's an old pickup, man.
But it'll do. It's definitely not bad.
No.
The air works.
Yeah. What more can you ask for? The windows go up and down.
Look that bad.
No.
It'll get me by through the first winter, hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, you needed a winter truck anyway. Hi guys. I think he's sold. So what'd they say? You give you a 300 down, and we can come back and pick it up.
Yep.
Sweet. So what are you gonna offer?
27.
Offer 27. They're asking 3. See if they'll budge. You know, I think it's worth trying. We'll get back to the video in a minute, guys. Ran out of gas. Joys of being a mechanic, you know. You always buy old shit and then you're fixing it. Creek's in there somewhere. All right, guys, so we made it back. Once again, the CELICA is on the lift, but we were having an issue. We have another hydraulic leak, and joys of being a mechanic, you guys. I spent about half the day working on that lawnmower. I finally got it going, and I got about 2 acres out here, so I was mowing, and then obviously I went with Corey to look at that truck. He ended up buying it, 300 down. He's gonna go back and pick it up. He's gonna pay $3 grand for it, and the used market is crazy right now, and I told him, you know, I paid $1,200 for mine, and his has half the miles, so I don't think he got a real bad deal. So I was going to call MAXJAX and go on a complete tangent, because every time you have to redo this, you have to take the column completely off the ground. So you got to unbolt it. You have to take that cylinder out of the column itself, and it's just a complete pain in the butt. Well, right in their instructions, it says not to use thread tape, to use pipe dope. So I went and bought Permatex pipe dope that I know was good for the type of fluid that we had to run in the lift. Went up and down with the car 5 or 6 times. This is the first time I've had anything lifted on this, so I was excited, kept going, and I was like, you know, it got to about top of lift height, which isn't here. It should go up another half a foot, and it was like, sounded like it was out of fluid, and I see fluid just pouring out on the ground. So I'm gonna flip you around and show you that real quick. Yeah, so you can already see the fluid leaking on the ground, but here's the issue, guys. You see where the fitting is. We got a 45 coming off of the fitting in there that goes into the cylinder, and then this is a separate fitting. So there's 3 fittings. Problem is, you can't put it completely together and then put the cylinder through that tiny hole that they have. So it is a bear to get these tight. And we got it pretty good. You know, I took all my fittings off and took them over to my wire wheel, got all the old pipe dope out, let it cure for a day and a half, and we still have this issue. Pretty frustrating. So what is the solution? Well, I'm gonna have to take the whole thing apart again. I just put the CELICA on the locks and thought maybe I'd get to throwing on the coilovers, but I think I wanna fix this first. So instead of calling MAXJAX, because honestly, I've had pretty bad luck with their customer service. If you remember when we got this thing shipped here, it was about a month and a half late, and I got the whole runaround. I got the lift, I love the product. The leak is pissing me off, so instead of calling them, I called the company that services the lifts at the Toyota dealership, and the guy that I talked to on the phone recommended using Blue Monster thread tape. Instructions say not to use this stuff, but I've never heard of this brand, and he said that this is the best stuff that he has used on hydraulic systems and never has an issue. So again, the instructions sucked when we set this thing up because there was a recall on this, and the instructions basically had an ad-lib note in there that said, oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna have to put this new part in, so this part of the instructions isn't right. Really? Okay, so customer service, instructions, that kind of thing has not been great with the MAXJAX lift, but hopefully I can get this leak sorted out with the Blue Monster thread tape, and then we can work on getting the coilovers in the CELICA. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little episode. Make sure if you like the video, you drop a like down below, comment, subscribe if you have not already. We'll see you next time.